Well, good evening, folks. Good afternoon or good morning, depending on whereabouts you are in the world. And thank you very much for popping over just to check out this very easy traditional treacle scone recipe. Now, Mr. What's for Tea is much, much better at making scones than I am. So he's going to show you how he makes his, and they are unbelievably tasty. The addition of the treacle just gives them a lovely flavour without adding, too much additional sugar. Everything that we're using is going to be underneath the video. If you click on the show more, it'll bring up all the ingredients down there. So let me show you how easy these are. So start off with quite a big bowl. To that you want to add your flour and your baking powder. So just dump that in. And then to that we're going to add the sugar. You can use granulated sugar, if you can't find caster sugar, it's fine. And then your salt, and then some very cold butter. Now with your fingertips, you just want to rub the fat into the butter until you get something that resembles fine breadcrumbs, or just until it's evenly distributed throughout your mixture, and it'll look something like this. This was ideal, lovely and light. Now to this we're going to add some milk and black treacle. So this was the black treacle that I used here. You want 2 tablespoons of this and also 100 ml of milk. Mix these two together. He's just used a fork because it makes it a wee bit easier because it's really, really sticky. So this will take you a couple of minutes. I think the fork does make it a bit easier actually. Now you want to add enough liquid to your flour just to bring it into a sticky dough. You might not need all of your liquid. He didn't use all of his, as you could see. There's still a wee bit there. Now he's ultra gentle when he does this kind of thing. I'm a bit more heavy-handed, but his always turn out lovely and light. So that's maybe the reason why. So just keep giving it a wee push around until it comes into a sticky dough, something like this. And you will need to flour your surface because this is a very sticky dough. You can use self-raising or plain flour to flour your surface. It doesn't really matter. You just want to press this out. You don't want to handle it too much because you don't want to end up with tough scones. The less you can handle this, the better. So he's going to just roll this out to about 2 centimetres in depth, and the size of cutter is up to you. The smaller your cutter, the more scones you'll get. He used a 5 centimetre cutter and he ended up with 7 scones. So the bigger your cutter, the less scones you're going to get. And when you're pressing your cutter through your dough, try not to wiggle it about too much because that'll give you sort of lopsided scones at the end. You do want nice straight scones, but it doesn't really matter if yours aren't. So just keep re-rolling your dough and rolling it out until you've used up all of your dough. You want to put these into the middle of your oven for between 10 and 12 minutes until they look something like this. These were absolutely perfect, and these were actually made for somebody else, so I can't show you them inside, but I can show you the edge here. You can see that crack all the way around, and these are just going to pull apart beautifully. And they say that, with a good scone, you shouldn't have to use a knife to cut through the middle. You should just be able to sort of twist them apart. So yeah, wonderful. Before I move on, I wanted to say a massive thank you, as usual, to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page and to the channel members here on YouTube as well. Thank you ever so much for your support, guys. As you know, it does mean ever so much. So thank you all for watching and also leaving your lovely comments and sharing the videos. It all helps with engagement and gets my videos out there and seen by more people here on YouTube. So I highly recommend you give those ones a go if you do like a wee scone yourself, and they're perfect with a wee bit of butter or jam or even cream, or all three. Is entirely up to you. And if you're not following me over on Instagram yet, I'm What's for Tea 3 over there, and it'd be lovely to see more of you because obviously I post pictures and videos and things that you won't see here on YouTube. So if you are over on Instagram, do give me a wee follow over there. So I will see you during the week for my meals of the week and another wee unboxing and hopefully another wee recipe as well. So whenever you choose to join me again, guys, might have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off soon back here on What's for Tea. Bye for now. Bye.